you, from next time onwards, I will disable every write that you have. So you will probably not even be able to write anything in the chat message. Students, please understand, this has to be recorded. Okay, who else? Anybody else has a question about the course outline? Otherwise, I'll move to the other aspects. Okay, I don't see any hands raised. So, suggested books, well, there are a lot of online books available, but the one that I'll be following majorly is going to be Microbiology by Prescott. This is quite a simply written book, a book in very simple language. Another good book is Brock, Biology of Microorganisms by Madigan and others. And Todars is an online book, so you will be able to use it. General Microbiology is by Stanier is kind of a classic book, but a little difficult to understand, especially for beginners. So I would very strongly recommend Prescott for all of you. And otherwise, if there are any special topics that I'll cover, I'll definitely circulate the lab notes, the class notes, or any other suggested. For every lecture of mine, you will have some suggestions for further read, but that will be more of, it will not be about the course or the syllabus, but some interesting lectures or interesting papers related to what we would have studied in that particular class. The mode of teaching, as I mentioned, is going to be synchronous on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday. You know it, from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, and I will be using PowerPoint presentations. You have to log in with your IITD credentials. You all are aware of this, and then join the class and dedicated channel. The PPTs and the recorded videos, if you all permit me to record, I mean, this is, I don't know why one of you is so interested in stopping the recording. Those will be uploaded. You know that on the Teams, the recorded videos are available only for 20 days. So in case you want, you have to download it before the expiry of these videos. Some special instructions are that if you want to attend the synchronous lecture, I don't want you to join after 11:05. Refrain from joining after this deadline. You can, if you're late for whatever reason, you can please view the recorded lecture instead of joining midway. Okay, that just disturbs the continuity, because it will be difficult for you. I mean, of course, it is not the physical mode wherein I see you entering the class, but I would not want you to join after 11:05. There has to be some discipline as well amongst the teacher and the students. Another important point is that I will upload the PPTs as well in PDF format. However, the PPTs will only serve as an aid to teaching. So if you think the PPT is going to cover each and everything or whatever I teach, it is not going to do that. So I very strongly encourage you to prepare your notes, start consulting the books. I will be using PPTs basically only to show you diagrams and figures, to make my life easier. So do not rely completely on the PPTs. It will give you an idea of what has been covered during the lecture, but for all those who are going to from now on not attend the synchronous mode, but go for asynchronous mode, this is important for you to understand. I'm going to upload this PPT as well so that everybody has the instructions. The materials will be uploaded mostly on Moodle, so please keep checking Moodle frequently. Of course, you have to adhere to the basic etiquettes of online classes. Feel free to ask questions, but by raising your hands, and do not unmute yourself. So before the class actually started, I could hear some crosstalk. I was there, but from next time onwards, please see to it that you are unmuted. You are unmuted only when I ask you to. Then again, I'm sure you all know, or maybe from the institute side, you have been informed that the least that is expected from you is sincerity and righteousness during evaluations. And if found guilty for this particular course, a penalty will be imposed and immediate reporting to Dean Academics. So please refrain from any such activities. Okay, now the evaluation pattern, and I did not. Are you able to see the evaluation pattern, one of you? Yeah, now it's uploaded. So as you know that for this semester there's one minor test and one major test that is mentioned in the academic calendar. Other than this minor and the major test, which is going to be for 25 and 30 marks respectively, I will have one viva for 10 marks. This will be right after the mid-sem break and before major. So I saw that we have about 8 classes after the mid-sem break. I would try to finish most of the course before the mid-sem break, and about 3 or 4 lectures will go into the viva, in conducting the viva for each student. Then I'll have 2 quizzes, one before the minor and the other one after the minor. Now for you to be prepared, I've also put down the date for the first quiz. It's going to be on 16th of October because that's kind of midway between the start and the minor. Everything that is covered till 16th October will be the course for quiz 1. And for quiz 2, from minor 1 onwards, whatever has been covered from minor onwards, that will be the course for your quiz 2. Then there's going to be a term paper. I will send you an elaborate set of instructions for term paper, what is expected, how will you be evaluated, how to do the submission. This I will send you maybe in the next 2 weeks or so. But the deadline will be 14th November. And why I have said this deadline is because this is right after your mid-sem break. So I think your mid-sem break is till 13th of November. So I've put a date of 14th November. The submission will be online, of course. I will tell you how to do the submission. It has to go through the plagiarism check. So most probably you will be submitting it through this software called Turnitin. Further instructions, like I said, I will send it to you by email or will upload on Moodle. Then you have, of course, this will account for 70 marks from your total of 100 marks. And major test, of course, is going to be 30 marks. Now, I know there are going to be certain questions or queries. Please let me know whoever has a doubt here. Or any question you want to discuss, why a particular component is there, how it will be conducted. No, everything is clear. Devapriya.
Ma'am, will the quiz be subjective or objective?
The quiz is mostly going to be objective, but not the minor, okay? Abhinav Thapa.
I'm through Moodle. Quiz.
No, the modality is not yet. I mean, we are still trying to see some softwares. There's a software called exam.net and examiner.in, which we might use, but we will let you know. Akshat Jain. Abhinav, you can lower your hand.
Ma'am, the syllabus for major would include all of it, or it would be like divided in
No,
two
complete
parts?
syllabus.
Okay.
Anybody else? Okay, then I'm going to confirm this with the department. I mean, they are going to upload all the evaluation policy for all the courses. So you will have access to all these details. This is important. If a student is absent in the minor test, then he or she must submit the medical certificate. Of course, it has to be because of medical reasons. And also because I've announced the date of the quiz so much in advance, I'm sure you will all be prepared. I mean, then we don't have any reasons for you not being able to attend the quiz also. But the medical certificate has to be submitted to me within 2 weeks, and you have to reappear in the minor test immediately after the medical certificate has been furnished. Failing which you will get a 0. So I don't want requests coming up towards the end of the semester when the major is supposed to be held. So, and of course, like I said, because I have announced in advance, please make arrangements that you do not have a network issue or something on the day of the quiz. So it's going to be 16th October for the first quiz. So there'll be no request for re-quiz. There are two TAs, the email ID of which I would want you to have. They are all fifth year students, MTech students, Pratibha Bharadwaj and Parth Mittal. Whenever you feel the need to, you can consult them for any clarification or any other issue, or you can ask me to schedule a help session. They will be more than happy to help you. So, how many of you know your seniors? Maybe Deepak Kumar Jangir. Can you tell me if you know these people, Pratibha and Parth?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Deepak.
No, ma'am. I don't know anyone.
Do
I
not know.
have.
Okay. Do you know any fifth yearites?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So these are quite warm people. They will be able to help you out with any any issue that you might have. Just you can note down these IDs, or the video will anyway be there. Okay. Now I'm open to questions. Whatever question you would have about the course, about the evaluation, the contents. Satyakam Singhal. Please go ahead, Satyakam. Satyakam, I see that you've raised your hands, but I cannot hear you. So you can message me your query, Satyakam. There's some error with your mic, right? Meanwhile, anybody else who has a question? When labs will be conducted, Rupesh? This is something that the institute has to decide. You know that there's going to be a semester 2B. So the institute will inform you about this. It's probably going to be April, May, June. That's what we know of. But then this is quite a volatile. The situation is quite volatile. We really don't know how things are going to turn up in the next couple of months. So let the institute take a call on this. Satyakam, there is no course web page for this course, but what exactly are you expecting in the course web page? Because I thought every information will anyway be uploaded either on Moodle or on Teams. Jaskeen Singh, can you post the videos on Impartus? I guess the videos will remain there. I can do that. I don't know. I mean, we can check that option. Yeah, but Impartus does not have an expiry. Really? I need to check that. Anybody else? Avi Agrawal, I hope you have answered your question. Major syllabus, I told you that it will be going to be the entire course, okay? Okay, I don't see any further hands being raised. The girls, you do not have any query? Okay, so in that case, what I'll do is I'll just I want you to watch a video before we end, and then we can actually start the lecture from next time onwards. Like I said, it's going to be an introductory lecture for the first class. Abhinav Thapa. No, there is not. You will not find a book wherein the entire syllabus, the entire book will be a part of the syllabus. There'll only be selected topics from this book that I will be teaching, and what I'll be covering will be clear from your from the PPTs. So no, it will not be the entire book, Abhinav. Okay, so this is a video about why microbiology. We'll discuss about it in the next class, but I just want to you to watch this. It's a small video, just 6 minutes. Okay, so I've stopped it for the simple reason that most of you could not hear it, right? But I could hear it on my mobile as well. So I connected two devices and I could hear it. Anyway, I'm going to send you the link, right, so that you can go through this video. Are there any further queries? You can raise your hands. Otherwise, we will end today's lecture. I mean today's class, and we'll start from the lecture in the next class. Quiz duration. Quiz duration. Okay, will probably be for 20 minutes, but that's an approximation. Abhay. Any other questions? Okay then, students. We'll meet next on Thursday then, and I hope to see you all there. So I'm just ending the call. Yes. Agrim, I don't know when you joined, but basically I was just taking the students through the course outline, and I will upload the PPT which has the course outline, which has the evaluation pattern, as well as some instructions about the course. So you can go through the video as well as the PPT. Everything is going to be recorded. While today we are having some issues in people stopping the recording whenever they wish to. This is not going to happen from the next class. So even if you've missed bits in the recording, the PPT will have all the information, Agrim. So I don't think you will miss out on anything once you go through the PPT that I upload. I hope it's clear, Agrim. Okay then, students. I'm always available on the email. So this is something that I check very regularly. I mean, I'm always online. So whatever queries you have, you are free to please mail me if it's not on this channel. Okay, so I might not be as regular on the Teams, but I am definitely very regular with the email, with my official email ID. That is also there. Agreement, it's all there in the PPT. I'll share the PPT right now. Just after the class, I'll put that PPT in the class notes. Okay, then students, I'm going to end the meeting. You may leave and we'll see each other on Thursday then. And another last point is if I might randomly ask you to turn on your camera as well. So be prepared for that. Okay. Bye bye everybody.